Hello. Hello, hello. We're here once again. Back at it with the owl people. The owl girl. See how far we got last time. Oh yeah, I wanted to try to take a photo of her a little put together, so I tried to make a neck and it didn't look very good. I think I'm gonna have to work a little harder on that. But yeah. We are very, very slowly making progress. Last time we got some stuff. Oh! I forgot to say! No one's here yet, but brand new PNG model made by Erica. Amazing, amazing Erica. She did such a wonderful job. And it was completely out of nowhere. Just completely out of nowhere made this for me. And it's so good. I hope everyone likes it. Oh, she's bouncing a little up. I need to put her down a bit. There we are. Yeah. There it is. There's Miss Paint Mouse. Everybody say hi to the teacher. Yeah. It's a really, really beautiful. I'll probably introduce it a bunch of times throughout the stream, if/as people join. So yeah. But her Twitter is in the description, so please check her out. She did such a wonderful job. Yeah. It's really, really nice. This time we have oh, we still have the same music. I still haven't found new music yet. But last time, one of the things we were working on was the gloves. These are a little hard to do. I don't know why the camera is like that. But yeah, I'm gonna try and improve that design a little bit and give her some fingers. Give her some fingies. And I just pull up my reference image. I think, other than the accessories and oh, she needs a little collar as well. Once those are added, I think we will be pretty close to, you know, calling this as good as it's going to get. Oh, and the boots too. Those will be interesting. Those will definitely be something that could turn out really, really nice, or look really, really weird. We have about this much. Well, we have exactly this much of the custom dark red that we made for the. Let me just move. For the lace in the boots, and also the scabbard of the dagger. Oh. And I think that'll be enough. I think that'll be just enough. Which is really good, because I don't think I will be able to get that exact combination of red and black again. I'm still very happy about that. How that all came together. So yeah. Once again, I have potato chips, so if they are crunchy, please let me know. I will try and mute when I eat them. I didn't bring chopsticks though. I might have to go and snag some chopsticks, because I don't want to get potato grease on my plasticine. It's already greasy enough as it is. So what first? What first? Last time we finished this lantern, it looks a little derpy. Not gonna lie, it looks a little derpy. If I could go back, I would. I mean, I could go back, but I'm this project is taking so long, and I'm sure people who watch me probably want to see me do something different one of these days. But yeah, if I could go back, I would redo the yellow, and I would make a more golden color yellow. But you know what? It's not that wild of a project. Oh, and of course we have to do her massive hair. I can't remember which of these browns is the dark brown that we made. But yeah, she's got massive hair. And she's got a cloak. And those will be very, very... Hey, Fimsy, how's it going? Sorry for yet another Plasticine stream. Can't remember if I said I would do chocolate today, but that once again did not work out, so we're doing this again. And we're seeing how we go. How are you doing? A little confused. Oh, how come? What has confused you? Ooh, wow, this is hard. This is very stiff. Woke up at 1 p.m. Oh! Oh wow, were you up late last night? I hope I didn't keep you up late. I know Arisu kept me up late last night. Oh, and by the way, what do you think of this new model? What do you think of this new model? It was made by Erica. Erica from the stream last night. She just kind of made it for me and sent it to me. I'm so happy about it. It looks so good. But yeah, anyway, I didn't mean to interrupt. I have to remember to shill it to everybody who, or not shill it, but I have to say it to everybody who comes in because it's so good. Yeah. Oh, she is so talented. Her Twitter is in the description if you want to check it out. She's also done some really, really great art of my Oshi Yam Komori. So be sure to check that out if you want to. But yeah, I definitely understand the sleep difficulties. For me, I didn't wake up late. I woke up early. I woke up way too early, and I I was just not able to get back to sleep. It was like one of those weird. Have you ever had these like nights where you just have these like weird dreams where you kind of know you're asleep, but you also know that you need to sleep, so you're like trying your best to stay asleep and stay in the dream, but like reality keeps like pulling you awake. was one of those nights for me. I'm sorry, Arisu, and also welcome. I will. What I was okay today. We were going to stream much sooner, as you know, but then technical difficulties arose, and the thing that my friend wanted to do was not going to happen. So, yeah. Ooh. I should move this out of the way. But yeah, no, I really do want to start not streaming quite so late. It's not the best time. Although the last time I streamed early, I don't know if Fimsy was able to catch it, so maybe, I don't know. I have to do a little bit of the middle. Do some early ones, do some late ones. Kind of like how Yam does. Oh, I never had that kind of dream. You were lucky. They are not fun. They are not fun. A little rigging. Oh yeah, I watched. I was watching Arisu in Discord today. Rig a model. She's very talented at live 2D rigging, and she's trying to get better and better. And so that was really cool. I got to see firsthand some of the secret techniques of the trade. Yeah. And it was a lot of fun. Had a fun chat. She's also... Oh, should I say the other thing that you're working on? I guess because you posted it, I could probably say, right? The other model? Arisu. Oh, she's been working on a Vroid model for me, like since I met her. It was like it's like a couple of days after we both met, and she was like, does anyone want a Vroid model? I want to build a portfolio. And I'm like, okay, me. And she's like, okay. That was before we were even friends, but she's been coming along with that model really nicely. And hopefully you'll get to see it when it's finished, though Arisu should you should prioritize your more pressing things before you finish that one. Yeah, man. Yeah, I have a lot of very creative friends, and here I am just making clay, making children's crafts. But you know what? It's fun, and if people like it, that's all that matters. Prioritize what? You know, the other things you're doing, like your school, for example. Schoolwork. Schoolwork needs a priority. Yeah. And here I am distracting you. Though, to be fair, you kept me up pretty late last night, too. Maybe one day I'll make a Discord server for my channel, and then we can invite Fimsy, and then we can keep you up late, too. Oh, you have school tomorrow? No! Fimsy. Guys, please prioritize your school. School has to happen first. So did I do that right? I think I did, but hang on. I'm just trying to save the this picture so I can show it to you. I mean, fair enough. It was earlier for me. But, you know, it was still like 3 in the morning. And then I woke up at 7:30. So on the unfinished assignments and homeworks. No! And you're giving me PTSD from my my school days. Curse you, procrastination! My ultimate nemesis. And I gotta... Sorry, I need to reorganize my folders. But I'm just trying to show you the... Oh wow, I'm not even doing it right. Hang on. I'm so dumb. I'm not very good at doing 2 things at once. That's something I really hope to get better at when I want to be a streamer. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I wanted to show you why I was making this bluish green color, because that's her her cloak that we're gonna have. And I don't know if I made enough. Streams are fun. Oh, thank you so much. But yeah, you should definitely see Arisu's models. I could maybe show them on stream. Though I'm worried about streaming like Discord or stuff like that. Just because when I've done that in the past with my friend, she has like accidentally shown like all of the all of the servers we're in and some of our friends too, and I'm like, oh, it's a good thing nobody's watching us right now. Oh, you guys found a way to show each other. Okay, that's cool. Wait, Fimsy, you're not in Yam's server, are you? I just not recognized you this whole time? Oh, that's right. Okay, well, I guess you guys just know how to use the internet better than I do. That's fine. That's fine. You guys do that. Figure that out. I'll just be the boomer over here, wondering about what computer magic you kids are up to. Should have a bag of white somewhere around here. Good old bag of nondescript white. Totally say so. Totally safe for work. Bad memory gang. Yeah, I am bad memory gang. Yeah, that's actually something I'm so nervous about when it comes to streaming, because I know I will end up like telling people the same stories over and over again, and I don't really want to do that. I don't want people to be annoyed. Yeah, we got 3 of us. Oh, we got our own gang. Bad memory gang. 2 people, that's not quite a gang, but 3, that's a whole we can take on the whole town, man. Everyone will fear us. Fish will fear us. Women will fear us. Our children won't talk to us anymore. Our co-workers will be unusually distant. Yeah. Okay, this neck is going to be very... I'm so nervous about this neck. It did not look good when I tried to do a jank one. I think I've got to like make it ultra thin, otherwise we're going to end up with a... what do you call it? What's her name? A fauna neck. We don't need a fauna neck on Mume. Actually, let's take the toothpick out first. Cute mouse dude. The innocent succubus Arisu. Oh yeah, and Fimsy. What will Fimsy be? Try to memorize things, and then we say, what? Fimsy the cameraman. Oh, perfect. We won't just be a gang, we'll have our own show. Oh, wait. Those are not the same color. Oh my god, this is... I'm gonna turn on this for a second. Yeah, those are... Oh, I figured as much. She kind of has that succubus style. I knew what you meant. Oh, Erica had the cutest thing when she sent me the file for this PNG tuber. What did she call it? She called it Mouse on Pure Baby Child Baby. Like, aw. That is very cute. Yeah, the succubus, the mouse, and the caveman. I think that's a pretty good good team, to be honest. Oh no, the cameraman, caveman. Sorry. I read it. See, that's how bad my memory is. I forgot the word that I just read, and I reread it. Oonga boonga. Okay, hey, caveman could be pretty cool. Where's my knife? Where's my knife? Here we are. This is one of my weak points, it seems, is cutting these like flat things into the nice triangular shapes. Ooh. Maybe I'll model this in my hands first. We'll put that there. And pinch it off at the back. Discovers plasticine owl becomes civilized. Yes, exactly. The gift of civilization. Oh, look at this! Look at the civilization in this in this beautiful model. If that doesn't scream high society, I don't know. I don't know what does. Oh, actually, speaking of that, it's so fitting that we created the Bad Memory Gang with Mume, because she is, or at least was, canonically Bad Memory. Though, I feel like that was a hard trope to keep playing as she went on. But canonically, she has bad memory. Oh, okay, how does that look? How does... Oh, I gotta... She forgoing. She kept forgoing. Her memory was so bad, she forgot she had bad memory, and then just, like, stopped forgetting things, because she forgot to forget. That is true. That is true peak character design right there. Oops. Oh, no. Just want to peel it away a little bit. Alright. Does that look like too much of a neck? It looks like she's wearing a really exaggerated turtleneck, but I think when things get smushed in, I don't think it'll look so bad. And of course when she has like shoulders and arms and stuff. But yeah. The man forgets he has dementia, remembers everything situation. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, thank you, Fimsy. You know, I never had any plans for this to be a masterpiece or anything anyway, so as long as it looks tolerable. Did I ever hear of Crush Crush? What is that? Is it a game? It sounds like a game. What kind of game? A clicker. Oh, is it like Cookie Clicker and stuff like that? I've never played those games, though I remember when they first came out and everyone was like really into them because they were like super novel and whatnot. This is gonna be hard to put together. Candy Crush without the candy and without the Connect 3 system, and it's a clicker. It's a free game you bought DLCs for. Oh, so it's one of those kinds of games. I mean, I guess it must be fun if you bought DLC for it. I don't know if I've ever bought any DLC for a free game, but I have definitely played... Oh, I have, actually. It's about meeting girls and they fall in love with you. Oh, it's so it's not just one of those kind of games. It's one of those kind of games. You have to make them like you. Okay, that's kind of fun. I did play some old dating sims back in the day, though they were very cheesy, and I kind of played them more for the comedy value that they had rather than the I don't know. They weren't very sexy. You bought the NSFW DLC. Ah, I see. It all makes sense. See, that's how they get you. You start with the they start you out with the waifus, and then they're like, "Oh, you want to see more? Well, you gotta put out the money." All right, I might check it out then. I like funny. I'm not like the biggest NSFW person. I'm not like a prude or anything. But I prefer like being more say so. But I love NSFW humor. I really have a soft spot for that. So yeah, I would be very down. It's censored in Steam. Oh, okay. Well, is there like a patch? Because I know a lot of the old ones were censored too. Or like they would have like, because I played some of the really old ones from the 90s. I'm not that old, but I have a kind of a thing for retro games. And yeah, it was weird because they would have censored versions in Japan, which were the original versions, but then when they brought them over to the West, they didn't have the same kinds of laws, so they could like go back to the original artwork and make uncensored versions, which is kind of neat. Come on, come together. All right. Ooh. I'm gonna put like a safety blob on the bottom because I don't want to like mess up this skirt. It goes down lower than I would have liked it to. Well, it's even more censored in mobile. I can imagine. More like an SFW version than a censored version. Sending a photo of this to Mume? Is that what you're talking about? Like the model? Average, chill, and funky uncle. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I especially appreciate that because when I was a kid, I had the cool, chill, and funky uncle, and he was my absolute favorite. Well, I don't want to say favorite family member because that sounds kind of like. Kind of sounds, you know, you don't want to play favorites with your families, but yeah, he was my favorite family member for sure. He was cool. He was the one who, like, on my birthday, he would take me to the pawn shop because I was like I was big into retro games before they became cool and then uncool again. And yeah, he'd just like, okay, pick the ones you want. So I'd get like Star Fox, get Castlevania, and Street Fighter, Age of Empires. So yeah, I appreciate that. And oh yeah, as for your question, I will not like send it to her, but I will like put it on the art hashtag on Twitter. I did post the head on the art hashtag, and one person saw it, which was kind of nice. But I don't know how many people will see it, but I will just put it there just to have it there because you never know. Somebody might just want to like have, like part of the point of the hashtags I feel is to just have all the art in one place, you know, so that you know it's just organized. It's not. I feel like they're not so much about like, you know, visibility or whatever as they are just, you know, keeping it all together. Rumble Rose is in the PS2. Didn't notice any of the ecchi content. Okay, I remember that name, and I remember that it was NSFW. Was it a fighting game? It wasn't a fighting game, was it? I do definitely remember that name, though. Only had a brick game when you were a kid, but it was very fun. Very, very fun. What's a brick game? Like a Mario? Like breaking the bricks? Or something else. I feel like the slang is going over my head, even though it probably shouldn't. Fighting games I only played with female characters. Rumble Roses only had female characters. Okay, so it was that kind of game. It was an ecchi fighting game. Oh, those ones! Like multi like Famiclones, right? They were probably like NES games put on a single cartridge or a single console. Like, I think most of them were NES games. Famiclone is the name that I'm. Yeah, yeah. To be honest, I actually liked those a lot, because back in the days before, like, knowledge about Japanese games was common and like what games didn't get released over here and whatnot, you could find some Japanese only games on those. They weren't usually very good, but I was more interested in just like finding them because I was like a big nerd about that kind of stuff. Yeah, I think it's a I think it's a little sleazier than Skullgirls. My memory is coming back to me. Talking about the times I don't live in. I think you and Fimsy are much closer in age than I am. Like people made Famiclones, like you might have even seen them because I think they're popular or they were popular where you live too. I didn't grow up in the NES era. I should say I was just I was early into the retro stuff. I am very stereotypically millennial in that sense. Yeah, Skullgirls is really cool, but definitely not ecchi. Or no, maybe ecchi, but such a kid when PS2. Idea how the culture around it was all, and Fimsy's mid GameCube era. So yeah, you guys are pretty similar. Yeah, well, that's kind of what we're talking about, the Famiclones and the or the brick games, as Fimsy called them. Those are basically pirated games. Yeah, no, you're Gen Z. You're both Gen Z. You and Arisu. I'm millennial. You guys are Gen Z. Sorry if I maybe didn't say that quite right. I don't know why I'm worrying so much about the shoulders. They're going to be covered up. Yeah, my first console was a Sega Genesis. Oh, I think you would like it, Arisu. You'd like the characters, I think. Huh. I agree, Fimsy. There is like I've always loved retro stuff. I like old things. Um, I especially like older versions of like new things. So like when I found out about like older Nintendo consoles when I was a kid, like, I knew about N64, I knew about Game Boy, but then when I saw screenshots and stuff of NES, I was like, "Oh, that's so cool." It's it's like it's like video games but older. It's hard to explain because now that's like not very novel because we're all used to retro style, but back then it seemed really novel to me. Also, I think I realized why the neck doesn't look very good when I put her head on it. I think it's because I need a little bit of a space on her. I need to cut out a little bit of her head before I do that. And I don't really want to do that right away. Or maybe I do. Let's give it a shot. impulsive person that suddenly decided to buy Rumble Rose manga for 400 burl for the 2 volumes. Aw, good for your BF to be a good BF. I don't know what the name of the currency is actually. As a Canadian, I want to say Brazilian loonies, but I know nobody else calls their dollars loonies. Oh god, I hope this wasn't a mistake. I hope this wasn't a mistake. If you want to see what I just did, because I know I keep pulling my hand away from the camera. I cut a little bit of out of the back of her head to try and make room for her neck. Maybe BRR was already taken or something. How do you pronounce that anyway? Reais? 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 I don't know. You're gonna have to give me Portuguese pronunciations next time we chat. Give me Portuguese pronunciation training. Oh my god, she looks so fat. She looks so fat. Hopefully the cloak will cover up some of the fatness and she'll just look wide. So the second try? Okay, well I will try I'll try again later. Reais. Oh, do you also speak that? Do you also speak Portuguese, Fimsy? Nah? Oh, you're just more natural at it, I see. Just flexing your skills. That's cool, that's cool. Yeah, I think that's probably what I'm gonna keep that as. That's the dark brown. Here's the light brown. Here's the light brown. Pronunciation sounded more natural. Ooh. Fun trick for weebs who want to learn Brazilian Portuguese. Just try and say stuff with the Japanese pronunciation. Yeah, you were telling me they're very similar, which is pretty cool. And I know a lot of Japanese people live in Brazil. I've heard it's the second most or it's the country with the second most Japanese people next to Japan. Though I did hear that a long time ago, so I don't know if it's still true. We are a Japanese goblin. Wait, isn't that a Toho song, Fimsy? Or am I mistaking? I'm pretty sure it's a Toho song. It is. I knew it. Ibuki. Suika. I don't... Yeah. I've heard the memes, but the Suika song I always think of is... Oh, now I can't remember her. Now I can't remember the song. I'm not going to try and sing it because I can't. But it was definitely a Iosis song that I really liked. The instrumental slaps. I will check it out. It's about time I check it out. I was not a teenager when all of that stuff was popular, so I kind of got into it late. But I definitely got into it hard. At least at the first part. I downloaded so many dojins. So many dojins. I might have said this already, but yeah, so many. The only difference I notice is Japanese pronunciation has less sounds. Yeah, they have way, way less sounds, which is why I find it like easy to pronounce. I tried looking at Korean one day and I was like, oh, there's some of those letters or some of those vowel sounds sound identical to me, and I'm like, how do you tell the difference? I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough at this to be able to tell. Yeah, it's super phonetic. Oh, don't feel too bad about that. I've heard that the TH sound in English is one of the rarest sounds in all of like languages. Like very, very, very few languages in the world have that sound. I mean, lots of languages have their own rare sounds, but that's English's rare sound, so it is not unusual to have that. Yeah, with practice, you're able to do it. But like even like children, like native English-speaking children, that sound is the last one you learn. Like they learn how to pronounce. Like if you ever meet little kids, yeah, Thor, the god of thunder, exactly. But yeah, if you ever meet like English speaking like little kids, you'll notice that instead of saying the, they'll say duh. And yeah, it's just because it's the it's just such a hard sound. Um, I don't know. I know in French, um, it's oh, actually I don't even know what it is in French anymore. But yeah, no, I have no idea. It's some sort of s sound, right? A variation on s, or is it it's a k, or is it a sh or a ch? Oh yeah, tree. Yeah, that's or tree. A lot of people say tree instead of three. That's pretty normal. And yeah, little kids again, like kids who haven't learned that pronunciation will say three. 1, 2, 3. First option. Oh, so it's more of a s sound. I'm trying to think how I would describe the method of saying the th sound. It's it it's almost like you do the s sound, but you put your tongue a little on your teeth more, if that makes any sense. Oh, I love learning about that stuff. It's one of the like the parts of the world I've never gotten a chance to learn much about because I haven't really had friends from there yet. But now that I do, I can learn more. I can learn more about Brazil and more about Portugal. One of my friends, her boyfriend is like her like a very long-term boyfriend is from Argentina, but I don't think they speak Portuguese in Argentina, right? One of the actors is half Brazilian. Which one? Just trying to... That was a bad cut. That was a bad cut. Lao? Lamau. Oh, they speak... Oh, yeah, I see what you said. I read that backwards. Speak Spanish. Yeah, so it's Spanish in Argentina, eh? Brazil is the exception. Okay. That's not quite right. I think I need to attach a little tiny bit more to the sides. I guess that would make sense as to why I haven't gotten to learn much about Portuguese. And the only Latina friends I have are from Spanish-speaking places. Modeling stream, but instead of Gundam, it's Mume. Yeah, it's pretty much at this point. We've got all the pieces. We just gotta stick them all together. Man, oh, how cool would it be if they made... Because they have, like, Gunpla for things other than Gundam. Like, anime characters and stuff. How cool would it be to have HoloLive, like, modeling kits like this? Or like that, I suppose. So, let's try. But the half Brazilian actor is a minor character. Plays one of the main characters in How to Get Away with a Murder. Ooh. I don't know that one. HoloLive statues by Bandai. Did they make those? I haven't kept up on like all the HoloLive merch and stuff, so I'm not entirely sure. Which is my favorite Gunpla? Like my favorite Gundam, or because I've only ever made Gunpla. Oh, for some reason. But I actually have it. If you want to see, I haven't finished it. But let me just take off my headphones for a sec. Alright. So this is my favorite Gundam. And my favorite Gunpla. I guess my favorite Gunpla. But I haven't finished it. It's Tall Geese from Gundam Wing. This was my, I bought this a very, very long time ago. And I got about that far before realizing I wanted to get some better tools so that I could, like, clip away the, you know, the extra bits and stuff. Yeah, the tall geese! I love tall geese. I'm a big fan of, I'm a big fan of, like, the villain and also, like, the mass-produced, what's the word? The suits? The mass-produced suits in Gundam. But like I said, I also like old things and original things, and since Tall Geese is kind of like the old school original version of the mass-produced suits that the enemies use in Gundam Wing, it's like the perfect one for me. Yeah, the Leos, exactly. Exactly. And it's really cool because when you're building it, you can see how similar he looks to the Leos. When you, like, you know, without the hat and stuff. Ooh, which kind? Which one, Arisu? It just keeps, like, looking worse and worse every time I put this skirt on. Yeah. I think that's probably as close as we're gonna get. Because the bow will be there, and I'll have the little trim underneath. Iron-blooded orphans. Oh yeah, the original series. It's quite long though. But yeah, if you do want to get into it, if you really want to get into Gundam, there's no other way to start than the original. Though, I don't know. I think Gundam Wing is not a bad one to watch too, just because it's kind of like a self-contained series. So I feel like it might be a little less intimidating. Put this back on. I forgot to make my cuts. The Zaku's and the GMs, yes. Oh! Oh, I can maybe help you remember it at some point. I'm not, like, the most knowledgeable Gundam person in the world. But, oops. God, it's so hard to draw like this. I could check it, but I can't. I'll do it anyway. Alright, see you in a sec. Man, my anime list, I haven't used that in so long. Oh! Sorry. She went to go look it up and you found the name. Aw, just a moment too late. Internet lag. I've never seen that one. When did that one come out? Oh, okay. So yeah, that's why I haven't seen it. I kind of ended my anime days when I ended my NEET days. Not because I don't like anime anymore, but just because I watched way too much of it and I got really obsessed and I needed to do other things. But yeah, now that I'm back into, like, more weeb communities with, like, the VTubing and stuff, I need to get back. Oh, awesome. Are you familiar with like all of the series then? Tighten that up. Most of them nice. Yeah. Unfortunately, I did want to get into like every single one of them. Yeah, you've. I used to Funzy or Fimsy. I keep calling you Funzy. Fimsy said it immediately after you left. It was such bad timing, but yeah, he says it's pretty good. Yeah, if you check it out, I'll check it out too, because I haven't watched a Gundam series in a long time. I was gonna say I did watch all of the first series and I really liked it, and then I immediately watched the second series, Zeta Gundam, and it was really good, but it had a really jarring ending. I won't spoil it, but it was very jarring. And then the series that immediately followed it, Double Zeta Gundam, was like this really like okay, so Zeta Gundam ended really dark and had like darker themes in general. But Double Zeta Gundam was like super lighthearted and cheery, and it was so hard for me to watch it. And I heard it's good. I heard it's really good if you like, you know, don't watch it immediately after watching Zeta Gundam. So I always meant to go back and watch Double Zeta, but it just never happened. Yeah. Yeah, Zeta Gundam was something. They're all something though. That's kind of what makes them cool. Uh-oh. I don't know how to get rid of these guys. Remove. Yeah, I do not. I'm oh my god. I can put them in timeout, I guess. Timeout for 3. How do I ban them? I don't know how to ban. Hide user on this channel. There we are. Hopefully that works. Yeah. It was bound to happen eventually. I didn't expect it to be, like, that inflammatory, though. But... you know, it's part of being a streamer. Eventually you just gotta find people who... or you'll end up with people who just want to ruin your stream because they got nothing better to do. I know, and I can't even like say his name to tell him how awful he is. I'm getting famous. Oh yeah, I'm so famous. I'm attracting the racists. Hooray! Finally. Oh, it's okay. I might have to make some of you guys mods one of these days, just so we can, you know, deal with this shit if it's gonna happen more often. Yeah. I don't know if famous is the right example, but but it is a good sign that YouTube is at the very least recommending my channel more. They're probably just somebody who doesn't like VTubers. But yeah, like I said, I did kind of grow up on 4chan, so I'm pretty like immune to that kind of shit. Nobody's gonna bother me with that stuff. I'll just be like, yeah, no, banned, next. Oh, I would love that. I will have some money in the middle of the month, so I can send you a commission if you'd like. I mean, if you would like to make that arrangement. Because yeah, my loading screen right now is, oh dear, which is not the you know, it's an alright loading screen. It just doesn't really imply loading at all. Yeah, let's do it. It'll be fun. It's also Pizza Tower. Oh, thank you. It's like Walmart Pizza Tower, or what's the equivalent of Walmart internationally? Like the discount pizza store. Oh god. Okay, this is like beyond me, but I really want to try and make the ruffles. Oh yeah, once we'll have the 5 model stream. The 3 model stream was so precarious. It like I was only able to get it work once, but I will definitely do the 5 model stream when I can do it. When you finish your model for me. But yeah, the 5 model stream, or what was I saying? Oh, there was a Twitch streamer I was watching one day. I raided while watching, or I didn't raid them, but I was a part of a raid, and they had an anniversary, and they had so many models. They had all of them on screen, and it was really funny and it was really cute. So I will definitely do that. Ooh, this is kind of hard to cut. Use face tracking so it'd be useful for a stream like this. Is that a program? How does that look? Oh my god. It's obviously not cut and trimmed, but yeah, that's not... No. I won't be able to do ruffles like that. At least not like quite like that. Unless I really flatten this out, but... It's a program used with V-Ride models. Oh, okay. Yeah. It just uses audio, I guess? Gotcha, EXE. Hello! Hello, how is it going? Wrong account. Oh, uh-oh. I've done that before, don't worry. I think we can all guess who it is, but let's pretend they didn't show up. Let's pretend there's someone completely different when they come back. Yeah. I think the cloak. I think I'll just keep the cloak in beta, the beta version of the cloak for now. Because it's going to need the bow and it's going to need the ruffles, but you know, it's well, actually, if I put this over top, I have no idea who it is. Oh, well. I have a guess. I won't say because we don't want to they might not want the accounts connected, so we keep between us. Let me try like Erica, hello! Thank you for joining for the very first time in this whole stream. How are you doing? How does the model look in action? Erica is, of course, the person... I already said this already to everybody, and I know they already know, but I'll say it again. They made the beautiful, beautiful model that you're seeing right now. Yeah, I think it looks great. I am... At first, I had to, like, keep myself from looking at it while I was talking, because it was just so cute. I just wanted to, like, look at it and be like, oh... Yeah, it's been very, very, very good. Working very nicely. I did have to send the file away to my friend to like export the PNGs for me. Loading screen, yes. Yeah, I was just saying that my current loading screen is this, which is not that great. I also have this one. It's my other loading screen. Oh, I knew you were. I knew you were. I'm sorry. I figured you would read it when you woke up. I figured you would read it when you woke up. Yeah, no, that's the best. That's the best, Arisu. Those are the benefits of being a hard worker and learning skills. It'll be great. I'm very much looking forward to it. Yeah, no, I think once you start getting more attention, I think you're gonna have a lot of customers. You just gotta keep working at it and keep pushing for that, you know, that moment where people are just like, you know, they find you and they're like, oh yes, this person. Oops. Loading. Oh, I don't know, man. Okay, it's got... Okay, what I would actually really like... Because she's an art teacher character, right? So maybe, like, an art class kind of situation. I feel like that would be pretty fitting. And the, hang on, let me go back to Vtube for a sec. Or let me open it up for a sec. Like, the original mouse that could be, like, the student. They could be the students. Like that one that my friend made for me. There's also, yeah, Classroom would do so great. Oh, I'm talking to... I mean, I guess I'm talking to both of you guys, but yeah. Erica asked me, so... Full HD resolution or higher. I don't know. I don't typically stream super high HD, but I guess high is fine. Queen, roll that R. Thank you. I did it. The reason I did it was because Arisu was teaching me about Portuguese pronunciation earlier, so I just had it in my... And also you have so many R's. So it just sounds kind of nice, eh? Oh, roll that R. I can't do it on command anymore. I did it unintentionally, but it was like the way I was trying to pronounce my R's when I was trying to pronounce Korean words earlier with you. But yeah, I also wanted to say I have a I have a it's actually correct in this case to Erika. That's not how I did it. Yeah, Erika. No, I can't do it casually. Sag. That wasn't a word. That was keyboard smashing, was it? Okay, I can't tell anymore. I can't tell anymore. You guys are confusing me. My tongue is going limp. Oh. Yeah, no, when I try and do it intentionally, I get that like Canadian public school system franche kind of like, you know, kind of sound to my R's, which is not very pleasant at all. It just kind of sounds like I'm choking on something. Oh, and I gotta always compare these strips to, because the light brown and the dark brown are so similar. But yeah, what I wanted to say was, if do the classroom scene, it would be a reference to my old, like, well, not my old internet persona, because it's the same one, but or the same persona, MS Paint Mouse, but I wanted to, I don't know if I want to say this on stream. I think I already talked about it, but because I used to be on, you know, I used to be on 4chan a lot, and I made my first internet community on 4chan. And it was very wholesome. It was like one of the most wholesome places you could ever find on that website. I've always been very like not super into the, I mean, I like edgy humor and like stuff like that, but it was an art thread, and I made this character so that they could be easy to draw and whatnot. for that art thread so that everyone would be like, oh yeah, it'd be fun to draw that character. But the point is, I had another second character who was sort of the straw man for the antis and like the channers who would come into our thread and try and shit it up and be assholes, kind of like that person with the racist name who popped in not too long ago. Yeah, it was kind of a straw man for that, but then he ended up like turning into a fun character himself. And so if you do the if you guys do the classroom scene, I would really like that character. His name was Small Mouse, and he there, let me just draw him because I'm pretty sure he's not too difficult or different from regular mouse. Oops. But yeah. Oh, that's too big. Yeah, he's like... Oh, man. I'm at a really weird drawing angle, I'm sorry. There we are. Yeah, the main thing is he had these eyebrows like that and like a smile like that. And instead of being pink, he was more of like a grayish purple kind of color. Not quite that purple, but somewhere in between this and this. But yeah, he's got that kind of... Yeah, he went from being a straw man for the haters on the thread to being the kind of a cute, fun foil to this character who used to be called Big Mouse, but is now called Miss Paint Mouse or MS Paint Mouse. So yeah, having that in there would be a nice little throwback. Sassy Mouse. Yeah, basically Sassy Mouse. Oh, and another one of the joke was that like he would be really good at art, whereas Big Mouse would be really bad at art. She was the teacher, he was the student, and like, yeah. Oh no, I loved the extra detail. In fact, Arisu decided to add some of that to her model that she was making. So yeah, those are canon now. That little like rope necklace and the stitches. I think they're amazing. They're essentially canon. I'm gonna have to make sure to give you some design credit every time I do a drawing, because I think those are gonna become really kind of cute. I don't know. They're just such nice little details that I would never have like thought of to do myself. Especially since I draw in MS Paint or like thick raster, obviously. Also, let me scroll up and like see what I'm missing. I missed a couple things because I was trying to tell my story. Oh, I see. You guys are just figuring it out. Yeah, because you're both like doing it together. I feel so blessed to have you guys be so nice. And again, that's kind of why I like mentioned like the origin of the character, because the point was to be like I said, the point was to be a character that would inspire other people to draw. And there's a very, very big backstory behind that I not like real life backstory that I want to tell, but I don't know if I want to tell it all at once. But basically, the idea is like simply, I did not draw for a long time. I did not make art. I gave up doing art when I was a little kid, or like a teenager, I guess, because I went through like a depressed stage, and I just didn't, you know, I wasn't confident in myself. I wasn't and I just like let my skills deteriorate. And I got into music though, but then like the same thing happened with music, and I lost my confidence and I let it all deteriorate. And I spent a lot of years not doing anything at all, not doing any art, not doing anything really, and I was just miserable. And then one day, on a certain board on 4chan, somebody posted this really, really goofy drawing, and it was so bad, and it was so crappy looking, but it was kind of charming, right? And everybody on that board loved it, and they started it started a whole thread where people were drawing fan art. And because the original drawing was so bad, I was thinking like, oh, you don't need to be that good to draw fan art of this. So I pulled out the drawing tablet that I like tried once or twice and then put away forever. And I plugged it in and I started doodling, and I made this really crappy fan art, and everyone loved it. And so then I was like, okay, taking requests, and I kept doing that. And I had so much fun doing that. But then, you know, it was like a one-off thread, right? And then after that it was done. And, you know, for a while I kept thinking about that thread and how much fun it was to draw with people. And, you know, to take simple requests and to give other people simple requests and just do these stupid MS Paint doodles. And so I made a thread on another board, a draw thread on another board, and it was, you know, just let's just do simple, silly doodles without, without caring about being good and whatnot. But I needed a character that was like stupid looking, but also kind of endearing, but also like really, really easy to draw. And I was looking it up earlier today. So unfortunately, the original thread is way, way long dead, and the archive doesn't save it anymore. But I can post the. I can show you guys the original. Oops. I can show you guys the original thumbnail and the original post that I made. Let me just. Let me just add another image. Yeah, here we are. This is the very, very first drawing of MS Paint Mouse. It's really bad. It doesn't even look like a mouse. It looks like a cat with a mouse head. But yeah, that was it. 2017. The very beginning of all of this. It's cute and not sassy. Yeah. I've gotten a little better at drawing since then, at least. But yeah. That was the start. That was my start on the internet. Yeah, baby mouse lore. Yeah, that's the real baby mouse lore. What did you call it again? Erica, pure baby, child baby. Yeah. That was the. Oh no, her arm's falling off. Oh god, I think I'm gonna have to stick some sticks in there. At least I know this fits now, and I think it looks okay, so that's not so bad. I'm gonna take these off and put some sticks in there. So sorry, I missed all of the stuff that you guys were talking about. I'm assuming you guys were like organizing together? Oh, can we call it an alpha version? Thinking of actually trying to do the reference style sheet. Oh my god, yes! That would be amazing. That would absolutely be amazing. We can do a reference style, or we can call this alpha. Send some references of the clothing you like and maybe a mood board. Okay, I will do my best. I'll do my best to put all of that together. Yeah, sorry for not responding right away. I was kind of lost in memories. Yeah. Yeah, sorry for not immediately responding. I'd had that on my mind since somebody mentioned it earlier or somebody said something, or no, it was because everybody's drawing it. It's why I wanted to tell that story, because it makes, it's kind of full circle, right? So I just wanted to say it. But yeah. Yeah, you guys are just so good. You guys are just so cool and so good. I'm so lucky to I'm just a very lucky person. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I'm still building the Moomer. It started to turn into something else. But yeah, the Moomer is still happening. Her arms are connected solidly now. She has her cape. She has a prototype bow for the cape, which I think does not look very good, so I will make another one later. But Moomer is Mume. Mume is the character. Moomer is just a nickname. Yeah, no, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. I just meant, knowing you guys. I've, you guys are making me emotional, so I'm saying things I don't mean. But yeah, that's not what I meant. I just meant, you know what I meant, right? Know you guys. I know you guys because, well, I guess I kind of know you guys. I don't know. I am definitely getting flustered now. I shouldn't have told the emotional story. That ruined everything. But yeah, no. It's been a while. 3 days ago. I know. Text-to-speech donations. Well, I gotta get I gotta get monetized first. Yeah. Yeah. Getting monetized will happen in like the very distant future, I think, because I think you need 1,000 subscribers. Last time I checked, you need 1,000 subscribers. Oh, you have to go out. Oh, well, it's okay. I'm usually able to join voice calls and stuff in the unfortunately the evening for you. the afternoon for me. But because I go out for um, oh, and tomorrow is Easter. Tomorrow is actually going to be Easter. So I'm going to be making a very large ham. So I'll be spending all day cooking pretty much. So I wouldn't have been able to do that anyway. But as soon as we can do that again, we will, and it'll be fun. It's later than 3 a.m. I know you... well, I'm probably gonna end soon anyway. Just because I did not... I mentioned earlier, but I did not get the best sleep. And I'm also out of food. And I'm out of beer. And I'm out of focus for the poor Mume. The cloak took me way longer than it should have, even though it's like the simplest, stupidest thing. You're just getting the right size and the right shape. But I'm pretty sure that will, like, be good enough. Not out of beer, yes. That is the worst one. That is the worst one. I could go without food, but without beer? Oh no. But yeah. But I don't know. Like I said, I was I don't even know anymore. Yeah, no, I'd love to watch you rig it. I like watching you rig. It's very fun, and you're really insightful talking about your process and stuff. Like I told you earlier today, like you're gonna do really well once you start streaming. We just got to get all that sorted out, and you know we can practice the all the other stuff. I'll help you with your pronunciation, and you can teach me some how to pronounce Portuguese words properly, so I don't sound like a tool when I say them. But yeah, I think it'll be a lot of fun. Oh, and Fimsy, you have schoolwork too. Keeping everybody awake. Stupid shit. I don't know which bag goes to which color anymore. I have so many extraneous colors, and like, it's hard to tell on the camera what the difference is between some of these colors. It's especially hard for me in real life to tell apart some of these colors because I don't use white lighting in my room. So these ones are obviously white, but I think all of these are not white. That one might be white. This is when you work anyway. Ah, yeah, sometimes the creative spirit just happens at the night, right? I can get along with that. And the Forgore gang strikes again, yeah. Yeah, that would be a good idea, Arisu. It'd be nice to have a server for ourselves. We can invite Fimsy too. If he wants to. I do need to make a server one day, but I did used to run a Discord server and I did not enjoy it. It was the Bunker. Yeah, it's a good name. I like that name. Yeah. It was, I don't know, being a mod is very frustrating and stressful. I know he doesn't use Discord, but one of these days, I'm beginning again. I know, but you know, one of these days they might join. It happens to all of us. You will, yeah. See, there we go. There we go. Even Fimsy's forgotten he doesn't use Discord. Oh, okay. I could maybe give you a hand with that. Like I said, I don't like running Discord servers, but the reason is I have done so in the past, so I do kind of know a little bit about that. If you let me know what bots you want to get set up, I can try and help you. But also, yeah, I can also divert your questions to people who I'm friends with who absolutely could help you with that as well. If I can't figure it out, since I do have a lot of friends who are much more knowledgeable about that. Just need to set up. Yeah, if it's basic, yeah, we have no problem. We'll get that stuff done easy. Send me in DMs or PMs or whatever they're called in Discord. I don't remember off the top of my head. All of my brain powers being currently spent trying to differentiate between the two very similar shades of brown. Pay and booba art. Ooh, excellent. Well, I don't need payment, but I do appreciate booba art as well. BRB. Oh no, Outer Server ending soon. Well, it's okay. I can message her afterwards. Sorry for the bag crinkle ASMR, by the way. Ooh. Sag. Yeah, I'm sorry, Erica. Oh, what's your idea? Oh, okay, fair enough. Opening a bag of Doritos stream, yeah. Oh, I actually have a chip bag. I didn't eat any. They're a very special flavor of chips called All Dressed. Well, these ones are called All Dressed Up, but it's or what's the French one? Bien assaisonné. Bien assaisonné. Saveur. Bien assaisonné. Yeah, they're very, very popular Canadian flavor. They're hard to describe, but they're kind of like vinegar and paprika and onion. Bien assaisonné. Yeah. Yeah, French is weird. They have so many letters and so many of them don't get pronounced. And also it kind of bien is French for good. It's supposed to be well seasoned, but it kind of looks like well assassinated, which is pretty fun. Yeah, vinegar. Yeah, they're very good. They're a very good flavor. I make my own as well for my own oven baked potato chips. Very, very tasty. You can also add things like garlic powder or I've never been able to find this, but you can add tomato powder. If you can find tomato powder. I've never been able to find it, but that sounds really good to me. So there's a moment where is that my IRL? Oh, your name isn't Tomato, isn't it? Oh, I didn't pay attention from your your account name. Yeah, no, I did not pay attention to your name. I would not have remembered it anyway. Especially since like the peak of my bad memory gang credentials is not remembering names. So there's no way I would have remembered it. That was probably one of the ingredients. Was it when I was reading the thing? I don't want to guess what it is because I don't want to like accidentally get your name on stream. But it's okay. One day somebody's gonna get my name on stream too. So it'll happen. Yeah. Anyway, I'm out of plastic bags. I need one for this. But yeah, I think I should probably end the stream. Is this a... No, that had food in it. I can't use that bag. Oh, I forgot to put this away. I need another bag for that too. Oh jeez. Yeah. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it. I'm sorry. It's so... It would have been nice to go longer, but we will forgot. Yeah, we just keep... That really is the theme of today. That really is the theme. We just keep forgoing. But hopefully I will not forgore to, I don't know. Come back and stream for you guys again. Because it's been so much fun. Yeah, thank you very much, Erica. Thank you very much, Fimsy. Thank you very much, Arisu. It was so much fun hanging out with you guys. And I hope to talk to you guys soon. So, good night. Oops. Here we go.